usually when I buy my fragrances, I would buy them off, going into the store, and maybe it's new, like as always, as usual. I'm a sucker for new fragrances. I'll go into the store, smell the fragrance, and then decide to buy it. But on this fragrance, it was a case of seeing the commercial on TV and just being captured. And the scent, I'm looking at it, Dunhill London. A beautiful, beautiful fragrance. With its shortcomings, which I'll talk to. The story behind this fragrance was, it was new. I had a friend who was very crazy about the Desire Red and Blue line. He loved those, but I was just never into them because he was into them. I could never wear what he was wearing. So when this, Dunhill London was launched in its, packaging with the Union Jack painted all over it, I was hooked. I was hooked by the marketing, and then later by the scent. It never disappointed. Like I said, it was 2018. It was brand new, just launched. I saw the marketing and I went into the store and I bought it. I don't think I even smelt it. I don't think I even tested it first, but I just took it and I was wowed. So it's an amber fuchsia, EDT concentration here. Top note, there's an apple note, bergamot, cardamom, so it's sweet and a bit spicy. In the middle you get a bit of, it's flowery in its nature. There's geranium, jasmine, rose in the middle, and then in the bottom there's some musky notes, patchouli, sandalwood, and then there's a bit of vanilla. So when it comes to this, the downside, unfortunately, is the performance. It doesn't last very long, especially on skin. If you put it on the skin, it just disappears, or at least on my skin. So this would be the kind of fragrance that, spray all over your clothes. The juice might be a bit colorful, but I don't think it would stain your clothes. And that's how I wear it. Essentially, it's not a beast mode type of scent for special events or anything like that. So I usually just wear it when I'm around the house doing this and that, not going out to events and things like that, because I know in the first 2 to 3 hours it just disappears. So yeah, that's the downside of this. So this is perfect for people in their 20s, 30s. You can pull this off. It is a very, very cheap scent, and I've just, while doing my research, learned that it was discontinued. And one thing I pick up about this scent now, this is like my third bottle. I had the initial bottle in 2018, and I think 2-3 years ago I bought a gift set of this. And then recently, for when I started this channel and I'm starting my collection journey, I bought another bottle, this bottle. And like I said, it's very cheap. I just learned that it's discontinued, but it's readily available, easy to find, so it's not a hyped fragrance that everybody wants, and it's very difficult to get hold of. So yeah, Dunhill London, performance, like I said, not the best. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would recommend it. Put your nose on it, get it. It's cheap enough to just buy and just have it and just use it when on a casual basis, not for special events or anything like that, if you've got more fragrances in your collection. But it's a nice fragrance to have. You can get a big bottle, 100 mils like this for, I think I got mine for like less than 400 rands. From an international discount. I'll put the links in the description of where you can buy yourself a bottle of Dunhill London. A discontinued scent, a beautiful, beautiful scent. It opens up nicely, that note of apple, and the zing from the bergamot, and then the cardamom that brings in a bit of spice. Very, very beautiful scent, but like I said, it's not a top high scent. Dunhill does a lot of scents, but sometimes the performance is a bit lacking. If I were to recommend anything aside from this, I would say the latest Icon line. There's a lot of beautiful, beautiful scents there, starting with the Dunhill Icon, just the original one, before you go into Absolute and all the others. That one is a good one to put your nose on and probably get. And with that said, that's it for this episode. Dunhill London, the one that hooked me via the marketing, the advert. That's why I bought it initially, and I've had 3 bottles of this, and I enjoy it. Not the best, top tier fragrance, but a very good scent, a decent scent. Yeah. With that said, can you please subscribe and like the video, and yeah, till the next time. Peace.